Hey everyone, it's Jason with another episode of Martial Arts Theater 3000. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 Kung Fu movies I'd recommend to someone who's completely new to the genre. I've had a couple friends ask me, hey, which martial arts movie should I check out? I've never seen one, and these are my top 10 I'd recommend. Coming in at number 10, I have Clan of the White Lotus. This is a 1980 Shaw Brothers classic. It's directed by Lo Lei and stars Gordon Liu. And Lo Lei also co-stars and plays Priest May. And the majority of this movie is Gordon Liu trying to defeat Priest May, trying to find his weak points. And if you've seen it, you know how classic the training is, the entire movie. It's definitely one I'd recommend to someone brand new to the genre. Coming in at number 9, I have Crippled Avengers. I'm a huge Venom Mob fan, and I love Chang-Chi movies in general, and I think they're a great entry point into Kung Fu cinema. This movie has killer fights, but it also has not only camaraderie like you see in a lot of Chang-Chi films, but the fact that they're all crippled makes you so much more invested in the character to see how they train together and they need to fight together. Chen Quan Tai plays an amazing villain. There's funny parts, there's really serious parts. It's definitely a classic and one that's definitely a great one to check out. Next up at number 8, we have Ninja in the Dragon's Den. Since I was young, I've loved ninjutsu and ninjas. It was the craze in the 80s when I was growing up. And this movie stars Conan Lee. It's from 1982, and it has a lot of tongue-in-cheek moments, especially like the opening song, which is hysterical, so it hooks you in. But it has awesome choreography throughout the movie, like breathtaking stuff. And not only is this one action-packed and have ninjas, it just has a certain level of zaniness to it that I think it'd just be a great one to recommend to someone. In number 7, I have Police Story 3 Super Cop with Michelle Yeoh and Jackie Chan. It's a Stanley Tong movie, and it is just amazing. It is Jackie Chan, I'd say, at one of his peaks. He's at different periods, but for his modern films, you can't go wrong with this one. From breathtaking fights to amazing choreography to the stunts from Michelle and from Jackie, it is just amazing. Quentin Tarantino cites this movie as having the best stunts in any movie he's ever seen, even including Buster Keaton. Coming in at number 6, I have 36 Chamber of Shaolin. Now this is a well-known one. In America, it was known as Master Killer. Of course, the Wu-Tang Clan loved this one and used clips and named their albums after it. This is the one that put Gordon Liu on the map. It probably has the best training sequences of any movie I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'd say 2/3 of the movie feels like training, but this is one you gotta see to believe. The entire journey it takes you on with the finale and the revenge at the end, it's a must-see. At number 5, we have Enter the Dragon. Now this one's a great one to recommend because most people know of Bruce Lee, even if you've not seen his movies. It's so accessible. It being a Warner Brothers co-production, it has a very specific 70s vintage feel, and it's just a must-see. Bruce, it's his final completed film. The fights are amazing and dynamic in a way that only Bruce can do it. Enter the Dragon is an absolute classic and a great entry point into Kung Fu cinema. At number 4, we have Heroes of the East. I knew it as Challenge of the Ninja growing up, and a lot of people knew it as Shaolin Challenges Ninja. This is another Gordon Liu Shaw Brothers classic, directed by Lau Kar-Leung. It is amazing. It's very different than a lot of other Kung Fu movies. No one dies in the entire picture. It's about a Chinese man and a Japanese woman who get married, and they're constantly fighting and having disputes over what type of martial art is better. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it escalates and escalates to the point where Gordon Liu has to fight all these Japanese fighters she brings from Japan. It is just fight after fight, classics, and he goes up against the ninjutsu leader at the end with one of the best finales ever captured on film. At number 3, we have 5 Elements Ninjas, known in the States as Super Ninjas. This is like a Venom offshoot movie directed by Chang-Chi. It's pure craziness from start to finish. It being an earlier 80s movie, it kind of came in with that wave of the ninja craze in the 80s with Ninja in the Dragon's Den and Enter the Ninja all came around 82, 83. And this is like a different style, doesn't have the American feel. It's more of a Hong Kong look at it. And the Chinese fighters, they learn ninjutsu along the way to be able to take on the Japanese. It is a Chang-Chi classic. It is one that Quentin Tarantino and Rick Myers have stated is Chang-Chi's masterpiece, and it is up there. It's bloody, violent, crazy fights, and you got to see it. At number 2, we have Drunken Master II, one of the best martial arts movies ever. On some days, I think it's the absolute peak. This is Jackie Chan and Lau Kar-Long. They teamed up to direct it. They had a falling out midway through, but it's all better for it. You get half of the movie, I'd say, with Jackie Chan and Lau Kar-Long, a blend of their styles. It's a very traditional yet dynamic and slightly more modern choreography thrown in. But then the finale is all Jackie Chan through and through. The finale took 3 to 4 months to film, and it's the best fight scene I've ever seen in my life. And for that alone, coupled with Jackie's acting, it shows all his chops, and it's kind of like a last hurrah of the traditional period. It's definitely one to recommend. And at number 1, we have Bruce Lee again with Fist of Fury, 1972. Not only is this one of the most important movies in Kung Fu cinema, I just think it's a great movie in general. It tackles a lot of themes like racism. It has a major revenge plot. This feels where Bruce really came into his own on screen. It contains the scene where he enters the Japanese dojo. Most people have seen clips of that, and it is so groundbreaking, and it just shows how Bruce is one of a kind. It is just another game-changing moment in martial arts movies, and the ending is an extended finale where Bruce is just on a rampage, and you have to see it to believe it. Yeah, guys, so this was just a quick video I wanted to do of the top 10 movies I'd recommend to someone who's never seen a Kung Fu movie before. Let me know down below. You don't have to do like a top 10. Just give me your top 5 maybe movies you'd recommend to someone who's never seen a martial arts movie before. Talk to you guys soon.